The National Rifle Association's Law Enforcement Division was formed in 1960 to serve the country's law enforcement and military firearm training needs. Since our inception, we have trained over 55,000 law enforcement firearm instructors. They, in turn, train the officers in their agency with the life-saving techniques taught in our schools. Our philosophy is that an officer should be trained on the range just like he would be expected to react on the street. Our street-to-range concept of training utilizes time-tested and proven tactics, methods, and teaching principles to give our student instructors the best training available. Each year, over 2,000 new instructors are trained in our 7 different disciplines: handgun, handgun shotgun, patrol rifle, tactical shooting, tactical shotgun, select fire, and precision rifle. All of our instructor development schools are 5 full days encompassing over 44 contact hours. Classes are held throughout the United States at various host agencies. Not only do law enforcement officers attend our training, but members of the United States military also benefit from our instructor schools. The U.S. military has increasingly sought out our training programs because of the ever-present need to continually adapt to other roles within the international community. Over the last 10 years, we have trained members from all 5 branches of the military, including Army and Navy Special Operations units. Our schools have been conducted in Afghanistan, Italy, Japan, and Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, to support the U.S. military's mission. The NRA Law Enforcement Division, the firearm manufacturing industry, and other law enforcement training organizations host armorer schools and training seminars at the NRA headquarters in Fairfax, Virginia. The participating organizations provide free training to support our law enforcement and military personnel. The NRA's Law Enforcement Division provides the facility and administers the program. The NRA's Program Materials website offers our renowned instructor manuals as a book or CD-ROM. You'll also find other training aids specifically for instructors. The perfect way for an officer to hone life-saving skills with firearms is competitive shooting. For that reason, the NRA Law Enforcement has a police competitions department. This department promotes PPC competition and conducts the National Police Shooting Championships. Each year, in between 400 and 500 officers from around the world attend this prestigious shooting event in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Mark your calendar now, because we're scheduled for September 16th through the 20th, 2012. The NRA's Law Enforcement Division has created a new and dynamic multi-gun competition for police and military personnel. Your ability will be tested using duty firearms and gear as you face hypothetical police-related encounters and solve your own tactical challenges. The Eddie Eagle Gun Safe program was created in 1988 and has reached more than 24 million children in all 50 states. This program was developed through the combined efforts of clinical psychologists, teachers, reading and curriculum specialists, urban housing safety officials, and law enforcement personnel. The purpose of the Eddie Eagle program isn't to teach whether guns are good or bad, but rather to promote protection and safety for children. The program doesn't make value judgments about firearms, and firearms are never used in this program. Like swimming pools, electrical outlets, matchbooks, and household poison, they're treated simply as a fact of everyday life. Firearms are found in about half of all American households. It's a stance that makes sense. The Eddie Eagle program has no agenda other than accident prevention, ensuring that children stay safe should they encounter a gun. The NRA also has an Officer of the Year program. The NRA's Law Enforcement Officer of the Year Award was established in 1993 to recognize exceptional valor, public service, and dedication to the principles of our constitutional heritage. If you know of an officer who may be a good candidate, please visit our website for more information. Last, and certainly not least, public law enforcement officers who are members of the NRA are automatically covered by a free $25,000 life insurance policy for when an officer loses their life in the line of duty. Professional instruction, Eddie Eagle, life insurance, world-class training and competitive shooting programs. That's the National Rifle Association's Law Enforcement Division.
Hey, Hoorah! Listen up, law enforcement officers. Why aren't you involved with the NRA law enforcement competitive shooting? What is your problem? Competition is an extension of training. Training will save your life. Now, get involved with NRA law enforcement competition. Don't make me have to come over to your house, knock on your door, and drag your butt out here to the range. Get involved.